Ds40i. So we're just going to run through kind of a setting up a job and doing a couple of jobs on there. It's a pretty simple machine to use, really user friendly. So what we're going to do on our first job that we're going to do is just a single sheet letter into a C5 envelope. So this machine will take C5 and DL. So these are 235 by 162, and that was 235 by 114. Okay, so they're a gummed, as you can see, they're a gummed envelope because inside you've got a sealing unit, and as the solution, as it passes, brushes inside, and as you fill up the solution, and then it will brush through the, brush past the gummed part of it, lick it, and then it will seal it as it comes through. So pretty simple to use. It's kind of touchscreen user face, and you've got a, it's like a wizard guide basically in there. So we're just going to click on there and put new job. We want to do a C5. We're on it to seal. We want to take it from the first feeder. We want to do it automatic. And then we don't want anything from the second feeder on this job. Okay, and we don't want to, this is what's called a 2.5 station, so there's an extra feeder on the back of it for A5, little kind of comp slips, BREs, etc. So there is a 2.0 version, but this is the 2.5 version. So we're just going to do a single. Okay, and we're just going to do one sample. So we'll just fold this into the envelope. It won't seal it just so we can check the documents are okay. So we just press it 1 time. So we can see we've got our letter, and we'll give it a little tap just to bring down the address. So if we're not happy with the address or we want to move the fold, it's a pretty simple process. Once again, on the screen it says, is the address position okay? So we're just going to press up or down depending if we want it to come down or we want it to go up slightly. All right, so it's pretty easy to do. Once we're happy, we can press a test or we can just press OK, and then we can start the machine. Just stop it so you can hear me. So you're getting about, on paper it says about 1,300 an hour, but kind of realistically, the time you feed them, you're looking at probably about, I would say probably about just over 1,000 probably an hour. So yeah, you can see you've kind of got your sealed envelope along here as well. So once the feeder runs out, you can put an extra, you can call what's called linking, so you can put another stack behind it. When this runs out, then it will just automatically start on this feeder here. So your envelopes just go in the back here. You can get about 100 envelopes in there and about 100 sheets in that feeder in there as well. So inside the machine, it's quite simple to kind of get anything you want to get, you can do. This is where your sealing solution goes. So you fill up each of these little individual pods, and then with the sealing solution, these are brushes that are wet the paper as it comes past. It just fits in there. So you can kind of get into there, any paper jams, etc., etc. You can kind of get into that clamshell. It's pretty easy to see everything. So on this job, we're going to do a DL envelope, so we're going to fold the paper into 3 basically. Do something that's slightly different on this one as well. We're going to put a second sheet into it, so we've got a header letter, and then we're going to do a second A4 sheet into the envelope as well. So we'll lock them all in. On the screen we're going to set up the job, so we go back into our wizard mode again. So we're just going to press new job. Select C5, C6, which is DL, which is just the American version. Seal it, and we want 1 from the first feeder, and then we're going to put that automatic mode, and then from the second feeder we want an A4 sheet, and then we don't want anything from the half station. So because we put it in DL, it automatically knows it wants to do a letter fold, and then we do a 1 times test. You can see then we've got our letter in there. So if you need to make any adjustments once again to the address position, you can just go up or down depending where you want to go. Then you can press test if you want to do another test. And then you can see we're in the position. Won't fold on the first one just to make sure that everything's alright, but once you're happy with it, then you can just press start and away she goes. So just press OK, then you can press start. And then once you run out of one of the feeders, it will just stop automatically on the screen.